Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. In this video, I'm going to explain on the institution of Hisbah and the government intervention. And this is the content for this chapter. However, for this video, I'm going to explain on Hisbah and its importance. These are the learning outcomes of this chapter. At the end of this chapter, the students will be able to first understand the concept of Hisbah and its importance. Second, explain various types of government intervention within the market. And third, explain the role of consumers association in protecting the right of consumer. Introduction. People by their nature need order in their lives, and as a result, they are in need of an authority to ensure that order. Because of this, there must be someone to remind the people of this order and to check how well they are adhering to it. One of the means by which this is achieved in Muslim communities is the institution of Hisbah, or Office of the Ombudsman. The Hisbah is an important institution that is in charge of commanding good and forbidding evil, as well as monitoring the marketplace, craftsmanship, manufacturing concerns to make sure that business ethics are upheld by these entities and quality standards are maintained. So, what is Hisbah? The word Hisbah literally means accountability or seeking reward. Technically, it means the state institution to promote the proper conduct and to avoid all types of misdeeds or offences. Its objective is to serve as a religious institution which is responsible to appoint people to enjoin good whenever people start to neglect it, or forbid evil whenever they start to engage in it. And this is in line with the Quranic directive in Surah Al-Imran, verse 104. The meaning is, let there arise out of you a band of people inviting to all that is good, enjoining what is right and forbidding what is wrong. They are the ones to attain felicity. It safeguards or protects the society from deviance, protects their faith, and ensures the welfare of the people in both religious and worldly manners, according to the law of God. Hisbah history. The institution of Hisbah has its roots in the early days of Islam, when the Muslim states established a separate office to supervise markets, to provide municipal services, and to settle petty disputes. In this regard, the Prophet himself has acted as the first muhtasib, or person responsible for the maintenance of the institution of Hisbah. Subsequently, he appointed some of his companions to perform this duty, including Sa'id ibn al-As in Mecca and Umar ibn al-Khattab in Medina. In general, the functions of muhtasib cover the rights of God and the people, including duties dealing with prayers, maintenance of mosques, community matters, market dealings, etc. At the beginning, activities of Hisbah were dominated by encouraging moral behavior and discouraging immoral ones, preaching righteousness, and advising against wrongdoing. Over the years, however, the development of Hisbah went beyond the religious meaning of commanding good and forbidding evil to practical duties consistent with the general interests of the Muslims. Throughout Muslim history, this institution has existed in one form or the other until the colonial governments handed over the functions performed by Hisbah to various secular ministries. So, what are the objectives of Hisbah? In general, there are 4 objectives of Hisbah. First, protecting Allah's religion by ensuring that it is applied in the lives of the people and by safeguarding it from being corrupted or spoiled. Second, preparing a righteous society by supporting and cultivating high moral standards and by combating immoral behavior. Third, preparing the righteous believer to be concerned with the affairs of his society and to work for its welfare. And Last one, for providing the members of society with a constant monitoring of their activities, supporting and strengthening positive activities while combating corrupt ones. Hisbah coverage. Basically, Hisbah covers first the rights of God, for example, punctuality of prayers, organization of Jum'ah and congregations, and maintenance of mosques. Second, the rights of people, for example, maintaining public law and order, dealing with community affairs and behavior in markets, and protecting honor of people. And third, municipal administration, for example, keeping the roads and streets clean and lit at night, preventing building of factory which could harm community. Hisbah functions. There are many functions of Hisbah. For example, first one, quality control. In this case, a muhtasib will control all kinds of products subjected to quality checks and supervision to maintain quality standard. Second, Sharia control. In this case, an appointed muhtasib will do supervision of market actors from the point of view of the compatibility of their contracts with Sharia. Third, moral filtering. In this case, a muhtasib will filter all actors in the market observing moral and ethical values. Fourth, environmental control. In this case, an appointed muhtasib will make sure that transactors do not exceed their own domain or practice. Fifth, arbitration control. If there are any conflicts between workers and employers, sellers and buyers, or between merchants themselves, a muhtasib will become an intimidator between them to solve the problems. And lastly, sixth, house control. In this case, a muhtasib will make sure that production is under healthy condition, no harmful or rotten ingredients, and ensure cleanliness of production. As such, a muhtasib cannot sit in an office in expectations of complaints. He must always be out of his office and in field, inspecting and looking into everything to guarantee observance of the Sharia. He is expected to, for example, inspect weights and measures, check notaries who write down the contracts, listen to public complaints and attend on it on the spot, and examine goods and services. With that, I end this topic. See you in my second video talking on the government intervention. Thank you.